Welcome back to the Yo Hear Me Out podcast, and we're your hosts. I'm Avery here with my co-host Leland, and this is episode 23 of the podcast. Man, how's everything going for you, dog?
Going pretty good, man. Off camera, son, we got in this heated argument. I don't know if it's gonna spill over into today, but yeah, no, we good, right? Just chilling, man. Another week, working, finish up the flip.
True. It's finished. The house you were working on is finished.
It's not, but it's almost. It's probably about 85-90% done. So it'll probably be done here within the next week for sure.
Nice. Okay. For
sure.
That's cool, man. Yeah, same for me. I went out of town this week. Actually, saw you this week too. Went out of town to a wedding in Seattle. That was really nice, man. I don't know if you got any West Coast listeners on here. I love the West Coast, man. I think it looks just really amazing out there. The scenery. I was
saying you was in Seattle, right?
What's that?
You said you was in Seattle. Was it raining like they said it was?
It didn't rain this time. No, it was perfect weather both days. And it's funny enough, I had a teacher in college who was from Seattle, and he told me that like during the summertime, Seattle is like the most beautiful place on earth. That's what he was saying. And so just for those 2 days when it wasn't raining, man, it was like that, man. I mean, it's really scenic.
The temperature?
There's a lot of water all over the place too, so it's good.
What's the temperature like out there?
It's probably 75, man. It was like perfect weather both days. 75 for the high, probably like low 60s at night or something like that. And there was no rain. I know it does rain a lot there, but I guess I caught it on a good time. So shout out to our West Coast listeners. If you in Seattle, Washington, Oregon is similar too, I've heard. Shout out to y'all. So yeah, it was a good week, man. Good week.
Cool. Hey, so we got a couple of things on the topic for us today, man. But you know how we get started, right? We always jump in with the would you rather's. Babe, what you got for us this week? I don't think she got the audio in.
See it on the screen here, though. I see it on the screen. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I thought I hit the button. So, would you rather always spit when you talk or always be spit on when spoken to?
This is tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, they're both not great. I feel like one is like, do you want to just endure yourself or dish it out? Because I feel like if you dish it out, people gonna probably.
I mean, bro, you're gonna be hated, son. You're not gonna like nobody's gonna want to talk to you, son.
It's true. There was a guy I remember in middle school who actually had this thing, man. Like he used to talk at the lunch table, and for whatever reason, I feel like the spit used to like consistently. It wasn't just like one time; it was like a lot. I was like,
you know what's so crazy is it's always been when I was a kid too. I had a friend like that, and it's like for some people, like they saliva glands like overactive, bro. It's like I don't know why.
He still had friends though. We both saying I was kind of cool with this guy too. I just wanted to step back a little bit when like, I didn't want to sit directly across.
No. It's fact, but always spit when you talk. It don't say spit on people,
but it's sometimes that's what I'm saying. If they close enough, it's gonna go on them. It's on them.
You always doing it.
It's on them. I think I might take I'm gonna take this. Okay, so spit on. You saying like you may not spit on people? Because I'm about to say I might take the spit on and just be further back. I would make sure when people step close, I just always be like, I gotta stink personal space, guys. Like I'm just far back all the time. Like I can never really be too close.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually not that bad. You know, you could alert people. You know what I'm saying? You could tell them like, hey, listen, man, I'm sorry, I gotta, you know.
Oh, what you mean? Like just talk with your mouth like this a lot?
It just says spit when you talk. Like
it's true. Or if you look down a lot, like if you look down like this, you're not gonna spit on people as much either. It's gonna kind of go more down.
Yeah, just rock a mask and be like COVID. You know what I'm saying?
That's true too. Always when we talk, but the mask uncomfortable. Bro. Even like I told you, I was flying, man. I thought that I would see more people with the mask, but I guess everybody was like me, man. The mask just be uncomfortable, bro. I didn't see many people with masks at all, even in the airport. You know, so I don't want to wear a mask all the time. Even I'm saying that, bro. I mean, I had a couple years of it. It's cool.
Always be spit on when talking to. Ugh.
And you know what? It doesn't really matter to you eating either to me, man. I feel like in both, like getting spit on is a little bit, or if it's dark, because y'all sometimes you need the light to come see you to see the spit flying. Or not dark room, but
bro, always, bro. This is how would you rather's always get you, bro, because they hit you with that word always. Like it ain't no question about it. True. When somebody is talking to you, you're gonna get spit on, bro. And that's not gonna be pleasant. Yeah. When spoken to, that means anybody, son. Anybody, you walk in the room, you know it. You know it. Someday spit come your way, son.
Neither. They said, yeah, they say in the comments.
They say neither in the chat, man. They ain't no neither, say. Hey, I remember El Grease, you talking about some just kill me, I can't take. Nah, these ain't, you can't do that here either.
I guess I'm a spit and wear the mask, like you said, spit and wear the mask, or just cover my mouth a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely
going into it, like I probably at my first inclination was gonna be like, nah, I probably just have to get spit on because I just don't want to not people don't want to be around me. But I think you have a little bit more control and you can kind of like prepare people. Yeah, just be the spitter.
Yeah.
I just think that's the best way to do it, man.
I got you.
The mask, yeah, because I said the mask is a good idea. What you think? What say you, babe? What you think?
Ooh.
It's tough.
It's tough, man. I think I'm gonna have to be the spit on when spoken to. Okay. I don't want to get the looks, you know.
Yeah, bro. I say you don't know how.
It's like the reaction, yeah.
And let's keep it a buck, man. Your spit, like spit in general, implies that it's inconsistent. You never know. You're never constantly spitting the same amount, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got big gloss. You know what I'm saying? On your lip, like you don't know. You know, you ever talk and like sometimes you start drooling, bro. That joke, like I don't even know why. That's not it.
Yeah, no, this is tough, man. I feel like so we're all saying we'd be the ones doing the spitting, huh?
No, Ashley said she would be spit on.
She would be spit on.
Oh wow. That's a lot of spit, Ashley. That's a lot.
It is a lot, bro. And
you don't have to wear the face shield almost. Yeah, you don't have to wear the face shield.
I mean,
just like you said, it's not a continuous stream. I don't feel like, you know.
But it's always like when spoken. So when somebody somebody can be speaking not to you because it says when spoken to. So when somebody's not directed at you,
but get this, like it could follow my hand or something like that, my jeans, or you know what I mean. It doesn't necessarily have to be like my face or anything like that. Like,
but here's the thing. So actually, this weekend, I do remember. Actually, I did accidentally spit on someone while talking or eating, and it happened to be back too. Here's what I'm saying. In both situations, I feel like we were both gracious with it. But that's also like one time. Like even one time, you might kind of like, man, you know, so keep it pushing. Especially depending on where it go at. You know, if it hit your chest or something, you know what I mean. But you know, if it happens a lot, that's the consistency or always. There's go back, bro. This is a lot, son. This is like I said. The guy in my middle school, I just couldn't sit close to him. Man, he was cool. I had to make sure I'm like down a few because he was a cool guy, man. I couldn't do it. So I was just because I knew it was going to happen. So I would just have to back away, and I feel like that's rough when it's always happening to you. You know.
Yeah. What's we say in the comments? Always spit when you talk doesn't mean the spit is hitting the person.
It's true.
This is true. That's kind of like what we were talking about. Like
you can speak down maybe with your head down.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and you can shield it. You can tell them it just says you spit when you talk, and you always do it. So you know it's gonna happen. You can brace people for it. You know, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I gotta, you know.
Yeah. But you really couldn't eat and talk though. That's what I'm saying. Like you'd have to if you're at a place where y'all eating, because or I guess you just always talk covering your mouth. Never mind, you could just do that. Always talk covering your mouth. So all right, we on the same page. Leland and Ashley different. Y'all let us know. Y'all let us know what y'all thinking in there. They say always spit on and smoke is definite contact. Yeah, you could just step back. I agree. You could just step back if people spitting on you, but I'm still gonna be the ones doing the spitting. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be the one spitting on people accidentally or just covering my mouth or wearing a mask. So
I just think you're going
too tough.
Yeah, I just don't want to be spit on, man. I'm gonna be uncomfortable, man. Like, and it's consistent.
Especially a lot. Like I said, one time you might be all right, bro. If you're talking, and it's just one time, just one day happen. You be like, oh, okay. You may be tripping, but if it's like a lot, that's kind of crazy, son. That's kind of crazy. Everybody you come in contact with spitting on you, that's kind of wild, son.
That's bro.
Wild. Yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah.
All right, let us know in the comments, man. What y'all think, bro? This is a nasty one, bro. What's next, babe?
All right. So the next one is: would you rather find that your employer has been secretly videotaping your every minute in your office, or find that your employer has been recording all of your private phone calls? So this is similar to like the internet history. You know, a little bit.
I think I know which one I'm leaning towards. You got an idea or where you leaning?
I think I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I am. Yeah, I'd rather be recorded, bro.
Which one recorded?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd rather be videotaped.
Videotaped in the office?
Yeah,
Really?
bro. Yeah, bro.
Really?
Every single minute, bro. Like, see me on YouTube when I'm supposed to be working.
You're gonna be out of there, bro. I'm telling you, you're not gonna last much. I'll be out of there. That's what I say. If I did
Bro,
that,
listen, your private phone calls. It didn't say the private phone calls in the office. This at home. This on vacation.
I don't be talking too loud on my private phone calls, though. Honestly, I don't be talking too loud. So I think I'm leaning that way, bro. For me, I'm leaning that way. I know, Leela, you self-employed now. But yeah, I have to, because I feel like I'll be out of there, bro. If they record it every minute, it's just gonna take one.
What are you doing in these every minutes, cuz?
You just said it, YouTube. I'm all over the place, kind of, man. You know what I'm saying?
What exactly are you doing in these every minutes, eh?
Not milking the clock. That's some places call that stealing. Some places call that stealing. Oh, you robbing the company at a time. Now, I'm not doing nothing criminal. What I'm saying, they just see one day of that joint, I might be up out of there, son. Whereas my
if they see 2 weeks worth of that joint, it's 100%, huh?
Yeah, where my phone calls ain't too wild, son. Like, you're gonna have to shift through a lot of stuff. Like, ain't nothing even happening in these joints, and you might even stop listening. But it's just gonna take one day of watching. Like, what in the? Hold on, what is he really doing here? You know what I'm saying,
bro? Nah, bro. I can't, man. I mean, your conversation's your conversation. I mean, bro, like, think about it, man. Think about this, right?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of different conversations that you just like. It's just information about yourself you don't necessarily want somebody to have, let alone your employer. True. You know what I'm saying? Don't be saying in the comments, Kyle, talking about some lose-lose. Like, hey, ain't no lose-lose. You got to pick one of these.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying is, like, think about it, bro. You talking about, like, you have very heartfelt moments. You ever talk to your mom? You ever talk to your grandma, your brother? Hey, man, I'm going through some stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I struggle with that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that, bro. You don't want that.
But you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Like, I guess what I'm saying is, like, okay, they see me at work, but I think what they're gonna have on video at work is I think when they're gonna find a video at work, it's gonna still be like work related. It's gonna be inside the confines of work.
I'm telling you, it's not work related, my boy. I'm not working.
What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
YouTube on my phone, Instagram.
What tube?
YouTube, chill. Listen, YouTube, but that's what I'm saying. You talking about they gonna be that? No, it's not crazy in the grand scheme of life. But if you my boss, you like, hold on, this guy ain't. What are you really doing in here, son? It's gonna take one day of that. Whereas it's like this, bro. Go ahead.
All right, look, they might be doing that, but chances are, if they're doing that for you, they probably doing it for other employees, and they probably noticing it's all the same because everybody does that at work. What I'm saying is not egregious that you're not working. What I'm saying is your employer is not working if they watching you not working. You know what I'm saying? Like,
their job is though. If they the manager, their job is to watch you a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't. Their job is to give you tasks and make sure that you're doing them right. Not to micromanage
what better way to like look at you, sir? Is he doing it or not?
I would be like, is my stuff done? Get out my face. Like at the even then, it's still like, okay, they're gonna fire me. Wow, you know what I'm saying? But like your personal phone calls, like you don't know, and you didn't know that you were being recorded. Like you just don't want. Forget your employer. I don't want nobody to know that. Like,
now. You asked me what I'm watching. What you talking about, my boy? That's so crazy on there. What you talking about on the phone?
Like I said, bro, you could be having. I talk to my mom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, mom, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Life. You know, you people can have therapists where they have phone calls. Like you feel like you have the privacy to like talk to your people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like. You on the phone with your friends, like, they could be going through something.
That's a fireable offense, though. That's what I'm telling you, bro. That's a fireable offense. Whereas you talk like what I'm saying,
bro. Okay, so what fireable offense? But like, I mean, like they it's still what I'm saying. It's still in the confines of your job, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay,
it's not. We're talking about not working. You make it seem like we're literally not doing our jobs. We're doing other stuff besides work.
Okay, so you get fired. You go get another job.
Okay, so that's fine. But if I get fired from my employer, they listen to my phone calls. Hey, it's good, sir. Because here's what's going to really happen. I'm thinking about it like this. With I can't remember the name, the program where they were like listening on Americans' phone calls and stuff like that.
Okay.
What ended up happening is that it just became too much data, and it wasn't an efficient process of actually like finding the terrorists. And so they scrapped the program because if you're listening on every single person's phone call, you get way too much stuff. In the same way, if my boss listens to my phone call, how much she gonna really sit through me talking to my girl, talking to my mom? Where it's like, bro, ain't nothing happening. Me talking to you, you don't get tired of it. Where it just takes one day of fast forwarded and to see all you need to see to know. Oh nah, this guy up out of here, son.
Nah, bro. First of all, you gonna come. First of all, on the phone, man. You get off of work. You talk to your girl. Man, how was work today? Man, it's crazy, man. My boss tripping, man. I hate my boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, stop
Here's
playing,
what I'm saying,
bro.
though. Literally in the last like week and a half, because also I guess my boss went on vacation, but I don't do that every time. But I haven't been talking about that, like work. How was work? It was cool. It was cool.
But
go ahead.
But I'm saying is they're like if you're talking about being fireable offense, like Carlotta said, both of them will get you fired. But your personal,
I don't badmouth my boss like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not just the one every day. Like, nah.
Bruh,
if something happens, it
might
happen.
Somebody talk to you on your phone. You tell your friend, "Hey, man, when you gonna get out of there, man?" What you gonna say?
I don't know, man.
That's how you gonna say it. That's how you gonna say it right now. I don't know, bro. It's all good though.
I didn't say it's all good though. You've asked me? What do I say back, son? I don't say. That's what I'm saying.
Should I say it on here, son?
Sure. I don't know what I'm gonna get, but go ahead and say it. That's what I tell people, bro. Hopefully soon.
Nah, bro. You be like, nah, I ain't gonna even say it on here because we are live, man. That's what I'm saying. You tripping, you fronting right now, but I guarantee you, bro. There's a handful of bro. We've had conversations. I have had conversation with you on the phone that I know that you wouldn't want anyone to hear, let alone your employer to hear.
Well, here's what I'm saying. How much of this is going to sift through? I'm thinking about every conversation I had on the phone in the last 2 weeks. There's nothing I've talked about.
Assume that they are sifting through all of it.
You're fired from your job for one. They can't. That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about? Okay, you're sifting through what and to see what? You talk about them having time. All you have to do is fast forward and you'll see me literally step off my computer. There's no work I can do from my phone. And when I'm holding my phone, smiling, laughing at the video, they're going to know all they need to know.
So you're saying that you think you'll somehow be able to slide out of the fact that you said something that they don't like that's fireable?
I'm telling you, in my last I'm just making it plain. My last 2 weeks, my phone
Please
calls,
get in here, bro.
No, assume that they know. Like with all the AI technology, they can look for keywords. Audio,
right? What if it's transcript? What if it's transcript and they can easily consume it?
So they're gonna find their name, Control F, and find their name.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Why do you think they're recording your phone calls anyway?
I didn't think it's a transcript. I was thinking it was the audio joint. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. You trying to
break
there's
so many tools that can automatically transcribe it.
Here's what I'm not trying to break it. I'm just saying my last 2 weeks of phone calls is nothing on there incriminating. I'm telling you that for a fact. My personal, I'm thinking about every conversation I've had. My last day of working is incriminating today, my boy. I'm not talking about
your argument is like me saying, well, what if the camera is up there every single minute? All they see me doing is like this. Like,
but they don't know. You don't see that because you literally will see me take my phone up, hold it up, and smile and laughing like, bro, that's
plausible deniability, right? If they don't know exactly what you're doing.
Listen, bro. I'm not working. I'm telling you, there's no work I can do from my phone, Smile. I'm telling you, Leland. I can't do any work from my cell phone. Maybe some people's jobs can. Where you're on Instagram for job. That would be me. Yeah.
Nah, listen. First of all, get back in here, babe. But what I'm saying is, bro, listen. Your private phone calls are way too private, bro. What you doing at work is not that private. Like you can live with that. Chances are you're gonna get fired either way, because they're gonna have some type of feeling about you, bro. And they're gonna have some type of information on you that you probably not gonna want to know. In the phone calls, it's gonna be way more. It's gonna be way more personal, bro. It's gonna be way more personal in the phone call. Like there's no way because you're outside of work now. It's a weekend. You on vacation. Yeah. Bro, you have no idea what you about to say that you don't know you being recorded on.
But I'm saying, think about that's what for me. Even when I talked to my mom yesterday, she was talking about her job. What was you talking about? I told her about the wedding. I'm not saying incriminating stuff to me. You're gonna hear like sweet words of affection to my spouse, but I'm not out here like, bruh, I got this medical diagnosis. Hey man, this junk on my butt itching. Hey, nothing has happened like the last 2 weeks. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, but you say the last 2 weeks, bruh. They don't say the last 2 weeks.
Yes, but that's my point, is that it's gonna be so hard to shift through. If you're looking through all my phone calls,
bruh, that's not an argument. The argument can't be made that it's gonna be hard for them to get through it all.
You won't have enough time, but that's what happened with the actual U.S. government too. When they recorded everyone's phone calls, it wasn't an efficient system. Once she sees and she listens to 2 phone calls with my mom, and it's mad basic. She listened to me, you talking about NBA, it's mad basic. She listened to me and Latanya talking about whatever, it is mad basic. She's gonna stop listening at a certain point because she's not invested.
Listen, bro.
Yeah,
you're literally trying to break the question. It doesn't say that what amount they can record and actually process efficiently. It's not about efficiency of processing. It is assumed that they know and have absorbed everything that you said. It says all your private phone calls.
Yes, absolutely. But my thing is this, Lee, that's what I'm saying. With your job, your boss is incentivized to make sure the employees are working, correct?
Correct.
And the harder they work, the better it makes your manager, your boss look, the better that you're doing. One easy way to check on that is to look at let me see you. What benefit other than being nosy? And I'm telling you, I haven't had like juicy conversations the last 2 weeks. Have I ever? Absolutely. But my thing is, after a certain point when you see, oh, it's his grandma calling him, you're gonna be like, I'm not about to listen to this joint. It's his grandma, it's his cousin, it's his aunt.
No, bro. But what I'm saying is, it's your employer, right? You talking about credibility for work, and like if this is your employer, right? And they have information to your personal life, your personal phone calls, right? That's talking about your character. So, like, what you're capable of doing, how much you complain about your job, how tired you tell them that you are, whatever complaints you have about your coworkers or whatever, all that stuff is going to be captured on the phone call. That's still going to be, you're going to be equally as scrutinized from your phone calls than your recordings.
But here's what I'm saying. Listen, El Greaves in the comments saying nothing fireable on her phone calls. I don't think so for me either. I'm not complaining. Like I'm saying, bro, if you see he talked to his grandma, they talk about the Bible, they talk about this, you're gonna think the next time his grandma, let me go back and listen to, they're just not gonna do it every time. They're not.
They're going to like
it's recorded, but when they listen to it, it's for sure recorded every time.
But the question don't say nothing about whether or not they're going to consume it. It's the same thing with video. If they watch your video every day and every week,
I'm not going to make it past the first day with the video. That's what I keep telling you. I'm going the first day.
It don't matter if it's the first day, the last day, everything. It's all. That's why they said it. That's why they said it in the chat. It says all. Yes. They will judge you. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not going to be, I skipped over, I recorded you, but I skipped over a lot of what you had. They're going to consume every conversation you ever had.
That's an assumption. You have a Ring camera, right? Lena, you have a Ring camera, no? How often is it recording?
All the time, right? Mine don't.
Okay, some people's do, and they don't look at the recording all the time, only if something happens for an incident. So yes, if me and her have a really bad argument, and she's, let me see what he's talking about today. Sure. But that's if that happens.
Where is this? I just don't understand how you coming up with this narrative about how they're going to use. Like, where does that even come up? Like, the question in itself. We always do this in Would You Rather. You have to assume the worst. Like, you cannot be like, oh, they're not going to use
here's the thing,
what they have. I think he froze up. Babe, hop in here and tell me what's going on, bro. Talk to me, bro. Talk to me. My love. Tell him what's up, bro. Because this is crazy, man. Get Carletta in here too, bro.
I have to go with the video recording.
You gotta go with the video recording, bro. Because that's what I'm saying is that's it. It's over.
Right.
Okay, you fired me because I was not doing what I was supposed to do at work. Cool, but bro, if they listen to your phone calls. Bro, they could, whatever. Hey, I ain't did my taxes. I ain't about to do them. They can report, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just personal stuff. Like, there's no way you would want that.
Let me just say, sorry to chime in. I definitely have changed my mind on again, I still think it's a lose-lose, but I think I want to go back to videotaping only because like I said, either way, I'm gonna be fired. So I'd rather be fired. I'd rather be fired quickly than long.
Yeah, but it's so much more plausibility on a video stream. You can even argue that. Like that's not a question. They don't have insight into your psyche. You didn't verbalize anything. Like, I had my phone, but I had an emergency. Like you can finagle a lot with just video recording every single minute. Hey, I was in the bathroom. That's kind of crazy. Like why y'all in here? Like, but a phone call, bro, with anyone and everyone that you talk to,
especially with like Bluetooth, like you could just say you were talking to a client or talking to a customer. Like
right,
video, it's like, hey,
bro, you could be picking your phone every time he laughing. This could be for research purposes. Like you like what I'm saying is it can be plausible with video caping, and it's just at work, so your actions and like you're not going to act that crazy because just like they recording you and you're there with your fellow employee, your coworkers. Like you're not going to act a fool at the job because somebody could actually see you. You're going to what you do is going to be contained in a place of work, and they're only recording you from the top down or from wherever. Bro, that's way less. Like, get out of here. There's not even close. Your personal phone calls, like I said, you got phone calls with therapists, your friends, family members. I don't care what you say. Even if it wasn't like last 2 weeks, cool. Last 2 weeks is fine, bro. But this is all, son. Every single bit of it ain't no way.
What are you talking about, Cuz? What are you talking about?
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Like this is not even close. Like you wrong, son. You wrong.
Listen, my thing is like this, man. If you talk about, okay, I got to get another job, sure. But I'm assuming that you're in a spot like right now, I'm in grad school. I don't want to have to start over grad school and you know what I'm saying, or get kicked out this joint. If you're just gonna say, hey, I'll just get fired and keep it pushing, sure. But to me, the reason I lose 2 weeks is because I'm literally just trying to think about the last really sensitive conversation I had. Like, man, I don't want nobody to hear this joint saying. Last time I talked to you, it don't matter who heard it.
But it's not 2 weeks. Like no one said 2 weeks. There's no words called 2 weeks in this entire Would You Rather. It says all, bro. You have to. I have had conversations with you on the phone about your job, about your employer that I know would not bode well for your job, for your situation. So how can you now tell me, well, yeah, I want her to have that? Like you wouldn't want that.
Because here's how. This is what I'm saying. Here's how. What have the vast majority of our conversations been about? TV and sports, no? When was that conversation? I don't think it was at all this year. Probably not at all this year.
Okay,
not at all this year. But here's what I'm saying. Listen, check this out. When she sees Leland come on, if she's not a sports fan, like, oh, let me hear some good stuff. You say it's Leland.
That's bogus,
I don't care about this conversation. How is that bogus? Think if you're recording something. Think if you're recording somebody.
Why do you think they got your personal phone calls anyway, bro? Why? What purpose would they? Okay, so why would they be like, I'm not interested? The intention is to creep. They're trying to find something. They have all of it. They're going to go through all of it.
Yeah,
they're going to go through all of it. It's
talk about your job too, though.
It's ridiculous to assume. It's ridiculous to assume that they have everything that you've said, and they're just not going to use some of it.
Well, that's what happened with the act. That's why I brought up the situation with the U.S. government. That's what happened with them. They literally couldn't look through it all. They couldn't look through all the data they had on everybody. They had everybody's everything, and it didn't do them no good because they couldn't.
That's because they had everybody's everything. They didn't have one person something, and they weren't going for one person. You think if they had? But
you said also, Leland. You said also if it's me, didn't you say assume they got the whole office recorded? They recording everyone else. You sure they don't have everyone's calls? That's your logic. You said that before.
Okay, so even if you take it, all right, well, take that out then. But say they just got yours. They just got yours.
This is my logic. They're going to.
But that's the thing. It's like, okay, just because they see that you're talking to your mom or whatever, that doesn't mean that they're not going to listen to it. They can have all of your audio recordings, transcribe it, and
and also another factor.
So even if you say your boss's name, just because they think that you're talking to your mom, they're not going to not listen to it. They're like, oh, he said the boss's name. Let's go listen to those couple of sentences right there.
Absolutely.
They're keywords.
Y'all have added another element also with the transcribing. Y'all have added.
That's not adding the element, bro. It says they have all of it.
You're saying that they're not going to listen to any of it.
That's what I'm saying,
Ashley. We're giving you a way that this is how they're going to listen to all of it.
Yes, they have it all. They didn't say, listen, I'm reading the question here. They have it all. And I'm saying this. Once they listen to the first 4 times me talking to my mom,
How are you gonna say that?
Because that's what I would do if I was listening to someone else.
Okay, but you also wouldn't record somebody's phone calls, would you?
If I want to hear what they're talking about with me. I wouldn't care about what they're talking about with everything else. That's my logic.
Get the heck out of here, bro. This is the most bogus argument you ever had, son. This is crazy. You talking about they're just gonna be like, oh, give me the last 4 minutes. They're not gonna do that. They have all of it, bro. You have to assume they're listening to it all. Exactly.
But here's the thing, man, because we see this here. We see this here with movies where people slip up, where spies are watching someone, cops are watching someone. Oh, it's just this person, let them through. They're on surveillance. If you're telling me that's not how it actually happens in real life, I'm telling you, certain conversations I have are juicy and good, and some are not. And the most juicy ones will be with my spouse, where we're talking about how much we love each other. You know what I'm saying? So outside of that, you're going to see some of these things and be like, bruh. Now, if a coworker calls, oh yeah, it's on there. And sometimes coworkers do call me. That would be one where it's like, oh snap, let me see what Keymon's saying.
Okay, so even then, you're going to get fired either way, right?
I don't think so though, because I don't always talk about him in the negative light. That's what I'm telling you, bro. I really don't, bro.
But you have. Everybody in the world has talked about their boss or their job in a way that their boss and job would not appreciate.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yes or no?
Absolutely. I would say yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So that enough in the fact that they have it, you have to assume that they're going to find that and listen to that, and they're going to get fired for it, along with everything else private in your life. Whereas at work, they just want to see something that could be plausible. That if anything could be argued, is video recording.
I mean, there's no audio with the video. You're saying just video, no audio with it.
It says videotaping.
Yeah, but if I take out my phone and video someone, there's an audio with it. Ring cameras have audio with them as well. So
if you want to put audio in it to make your argument, let's go with that. It still don't matter. You're inside a workspace. What you're gonna do in work is gonna be work focused no matter what. Even if you're not working, it's still gonna be within a.
That's what it's not. I'm not working at work. It's not work.
But you're presentable because you know someone else can see you. You're not wilding out. You're not sitting in your drawers at your office.
Sure. But I'm not wilding out on the phone either. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not wilding out on the phone. And I don't have a therapist and I don't have a doctor that's calling me. You see what I'm saying? I'm not wilding out.
All your phone calls, bro. Not your last 2 weeks, bro. Not your last 2 months. Not your last 2 years. How long you been in grad school? How long you been in your current job?
6 years. 6 years.
So the last 6 years. The last 6 years.
Get fired. You're saying so. Neither one you're getting fired. You're saying basically you're assuming I'm not gonna get fired after talking bad about my boss.
I'm assuming you're going to get fired no matter what.
You don't have the last 6 years, and I'm telling you, how long will it take to get fired with a video recorded? 1 day. How long will it take to me to get recorded?
That's not. But that's what I'm saying. But that's not that. Your video recording is not 100% true that you're going to get fired.
Bro, I'm telling you my work leader. Maybe you could do some of your work on the phone. There is no work I can do chemistry related on my phone.
Okay, but what I'm saying is it's still plausible. You can still say I'm still doing my job.
I think it's going to be like you're not doing it well. You're wasting a lot of time. I'm talking about today, my boy. I wasted a lot of time, my boy, just today.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's plausible. Do you understand plausibility?
Yes, and I'm telling you, I'll argue the person down.
It can be argued. When they hear what you said about them verbatim, that's not going to be plausible. There's nothing, no argument you can say once you badmouth your boss. It's done. So that in itself is not even close, bro. It's not going to be plausible when they hear what you said. And this is what you said. Well, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean what I said.
Here's the thing. So listen, Carletta said the comment fire with birth. I would agree. And I'm telling you, I will get fired after day 1. Even today. You know what time? That's what time I came into work. My boss ain't gonna see this. That's what time I came into work.
It don't, bro.
It does. It's a fireable thing. I'm telling you, it's fire. I'm out of there day 1 with that. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay. Wow, you out of there day 1, but guess what? They got all your other personal information with that phone call.
I thought the question's starting now, ain't it? It's starting now. They got everything from the past.
It says all.
Okay, but I'm saying so it's starting now. When is it talking about? When is it talking about?
Everything from your employment date.
Listen, it's going to get. I would not make it. I would get fired quicker with the video evidence.
You don't. First of all, this is the crazy part about it, bro. You don't know what you'll get fired for. So to assume when and why they're going to fire you.
I'm telling you what I would be, because I know I've had conversations with people where they talk about, hey, milking company climb. If you're out here not working, it's a crime. It's actually theft. Have you ever heard that before?
Yes.
Okay,
but that
so
doesn't mean you're going to get fired.
But once you might get a warning, and maybe you can straighten up now. Sure, maybe that's what you're saying.
It still doesn't mean it's plausible. It's a chance you're not going to get fired.
Let me hear your argument too. We saw you leave for 2 hours, come in late, plus leave early, and we saw you on your phone, sitting back with your phone like this. What were you doing, Leland?
I had an emergency.
What emergency?
Can I prove that I didn't?
We've been seeing you this whole week doing.
I had a family emergency. That is none of your business. If you want to fire me for that, we can talk. We can talk about. We can take it to court.
What were you smiling?
We can take it to court, bruh. You're not supposed to be recording me. And you don't know exactly what I was doing.
I can take you to court.
No. But they hear you. They got it, bro. It's not plausible.
Hold on, but is it a legal thing? No, that's what I'm saying. Regardless, you shouldn't be recording me. This ain't an FBI wiretap.
Regardless, but they know it, and it is not plausible. You're talking about plausible deniability. The argument can be made that, hey, I was on my phone researching X. I was doing this. You're not up when they're recording. You're not like, ha. This YouTube video is not funny. I'm not working right now. This is great. You're not doing that. They're just watching what you're doing. It's plausible. The argument can be made. You don't know for a fact that you're going to get fired. But if as soon as you say something that slanders someone else or that you pretty much know they're not going to be happy, and that's your boss. And they got everything else.
Listen to me, man.
You crazy, bro.
To me, I don't know.
Crazy. You crazy if you trying to ride with this joint, bro. You crazy, bro. Nah.
Y'all let us know in the comments.
Let us know in the comments. Ain't no let us know in nowhere, bro. Ain't no way nobody's telling me that they want their private phone calls recorded. All of them.
Yeah. Let us know what y'all think, man. Let us know what y'all think. Would you
find
out your employer has been secretly videotaping your every minute in your office, or
find in your office? That's the key word. In your office.
We got that at work. Yes, I understood that. Or
look at. All right, listen, wait, we got a comment in here. Listen, bro.
Yeah,
them streaming boys. What you say, bro? Man, as a previous security dispatcher, I'm taking videotaping, no question. Working 8 hours a day on the camera for 7 hours is not that bad. I was on YouTube and everything. Exactly, bro. It is not that bad. The point of the matter is,
security dispatcher. Hold on. What was your? But there's certain jobs you might can get away with certain things too. I'm telling you, from my job,
it don't matter. It doesn't matter what the job is, bro. It don't matter what the job is, bro, because you're gonna be you're gonna be more professional in a work environment than you are gonna be on your personal phone calls outside of work. Period. That is it, bro. You're going to be more professional. You're going to be in a workplace. You're not going to act a fool regardless, because you will just try to do what you're going to do. And it's plausible.
Speaking about professionalism, is coming on time professional? I would say yes. That's not me. Is leaving early unprofessional? I would say yes to that. That is me. So you talking about being professional? If you see what I'm really doing out here,
what I'm saying is it's not going to be. It's going to be inside. It's going to be contained.
Sure, but
it's going to be contained. Your phone calls are not contained. You don't know that they're recording you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's personal. You're not in a. When you're at work, you're gonna be like, "Hey, listen, look, I'm gonna call you when I get off of work. I can't talk about this right now because you know what I'm saying. But until you get off of work, then you're gonna go, hey, bro, let me tell you everything that's popping, and that's what they got." That's not going to happen on video recording. You're not going to do nothing that you wouldn't do in your house at work.
But here's the thing. Here's the difference, though. If I know I'm being video recorded, also I would behave much differently than if I wasn't. You think I'm becoming late if I know
secretly? It says secretly, bro.
Yeah, but you talking about stuff. That's what I'm saying. I would do things differently, bro. I would do things differently.
But it said that this is the thing. It's secretly. You don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you're just a different worker than me. I'm telling you with my mouth, and you not. It's like when people tell you who they are, believe them. I'm telling you, I'm out of there day one, bro, and I don't lose my. So if you don't care about your job, hey, I'll just get another one. That's
what I'm saying is, I care about my job, but you're gonna it don't matter. You're gonna be out of there whether they listen to your phone calls or that. The difference is that they're gonna have all the rest of your personal conversation, where at most all they're gonna have is what you did at work. On video.
So listen, them boys streaming. You said this, and this is what I'm gonna get at. So you said you were working on camera, on video camera. Do you know if people were looking at that stuff consistently? Did anyone ever talk to you about, hey man, you shouldn't have your phone out of work? Or were you allowed to have your phone out of work? Because these are different things too. Because some jobs I've worked were like, hey, you can't have your phone out. So if you're at a job where it's like, yo, no phones, that's one thing. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, you're literally missing the whole point. And I feel like we said this like 14 times. I don't understand why you're not getting it. Okay, you might get fired. You might get fired sooner with videotaping. But that's not the point here. The point is that they have all your private phone calls. They have more damaging personal information on you with the phone calls.
Information. What's my boss gonna do with said information?
Yeah, you want to find out?
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
What do you want to find out? The point is, do you want someone to have your personal information, dog? You don't.
Listen, but this is the other premise. That's what I'm saying. What you're just ignoring for that. I'm saying once they see certain things, they're not going to continue to do it. They're not going to continue to listen to every single minute of a phone call with certain people.
Bro, this is crazy. You really fighting this, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy on live joint. You really trying to fight this right now.
They said all the time I got called out for being on your phone, but I guess to them it wasn't a big thing.
Bro, most people, it's because that's what most people do.
Yeah, but also
that's what most people do at their workplace. Every employer honestly knows that their employees are not working 100% of the time. Of
course.
But how much? So okay, they got me not working. You got me. You got me.
What's a good ratio? How much you think is probably?
It don't matter. I don't care if it's 100%, bro. All that's gonna happen is you're gonna get fired. That's the most. Yeah. That's the biggest thing that's just gonna happen is that you're gonna get fired. Yes. If they have your personal information, it's way more than that.
But you talking about them gonna get fired? What they gonna do? That's what I'm saying. What they gonna do that with it? Now they about to go and blackmail me. That's what you're saying? Possibly. Come on, bro.
Bro, what I'm saying is, who wants that option? If
I want to keep my job, my priority is
you're not gonna keep your job either way.
I think I have a way better chance keeping it with the phone calls. I'm telling you, bro.
You crazy, boy. Yeah. This boy is crazy. This boy is crazy right now, son. You don't even believe this.
Random time. So them boys streaming the same way they're watching at random time. That's also my point. They're not watching the cameras every single day to see you all the time watching it. You see what I'm saying? That's my point with the phone calls. They're not going to listen to.
Bro, oh my goodness, bro. This guy is crazy. You don't even believe this, bro. You don't even believe this. That's why you're trying to scoot us through. That's why you're trying to scoot us through. You don't even believe this joint, bro. Get out of here with that.
He says they were white. Here's the thing. This is what you and Ashley were saying. Oh, they're going, 100% they're just going to be glued on the camera. I'm telling you, they're not going to do that. And with the phone calls.
You have to assume that because if you don't, no one knows. They're not saying, hey, they got bad security guards in there and they're not watching it all. Or they're lazy and they don't want to get all this. We don't know that information, so you have to assume it. You have to assume that they have everything, they watched everything, they consumed everything.
But to me, that's why I take the assumption because you're not going to watch every single minute because then you're not working like you said with your boss. You said, "What my boss go even watch the video for?" I said, "Well, they can actually increase their productivity or making you look good." That's a direct correlation to their financial status. Bro.
You have to assume they have and absorbed and absorbed everything. We have to. You can't say because then that's you said how much of the video, how much of the audio. How are we going to know that? How are we going to know that?
You said that before. They're not going to watch everything.
How are we going to know how much though, Avery? How are you going to quantify that right now in this conversation?
This is what I'm saying, bro. This is my whole point. If they watch me, and this is the reason I said the 2 weeks. All I know is this: if you watch me today, I'm fired. And the reason I said 2 weeks is because I'm thinking about conversations I've had last 2 weeks. First of all, I was in Seattle, so I was barely on my phone the last 4 days.
Bro, get the heck out of here.
No, seriously, that's why I said the 2 weeks. I'm trying to think. I haven't had.
You gonna tell them? You gonna tell them when to record you when it's most beneficial to you?
No, Leela, did you missing my point? The reason I said 2 weeks is I'm trying to think in my mind's eye. If my boss saw it today, I'm fired. If you listen to me, the reason I said 2 weeks is I'm thinking, what have I even talked about on the phone sensitive in 2 weeks? Actually, nothing. Have I ever had personal conversations? 100%. But that's the reason I'm saying it. One, I'm fired today. I'm gonna come in here tomorrow. Yeah, Avery, man. Yeah, it's out of here. You know what I'm saying? Where the other one is like,
that's crazy. That's the crazy thing. You don't even know that.
I'm gonna be out of there, my boy. I'm gonna be out because my boss has talked about it, man. My boss has talked about it.
She talked about if I catch you doing anything that's not on your phone, you're out of there the next day.
No, she talked about wasting time.
Okay, every employer talks about that. It's a scare tactic. They want their employees to work.
Here's the thing, though. It's different. Also, seeing it, it's like the Ray Rice thing. Once they saw the video, it's different.
Once they hear you say it, is even more different, bro.
Picture worth 1,000 words. So I think the video is also, hey, were you on your phone today? Yeah, I was on my phone today. But when they see it, like, bro, this guy don't care. They gonna look at you. He don't care. This is crazy.
Bro, you're absolutely ridiculous, bro. This is crazy. I'm so glad we got this recorded, son.
Me too.
I hope this joint go viral. I had this joint go viral because they're gonna be like, this dude is absolutely wilding, boy. Ain't no way you want somebody to have your personal phone calls, and there's nothing you can tell me that you don't even believe that joint, bro.
But I've given you my reason, and you don't accept it. My reason, same thing what I talked about with the superhero stuff. When we do Would You Rather superheroes, I'm saying, well, actually, the government gonna lock you up and you'll be strapped to a table somewhere. No, we can't say that. So in the same way, I'm saying logically, if a person has all my phone calls, the vast majority of them aren't hitting on nothing. If you listen to the last 7 conversations I had with my mom, last 7 conversations I had with
bro,
you,
how you? That's you. You're saying 7. You're saying 2 weeks. But you're making your own joint. If they caught me yesterday, I was working real hard. I can say the same thing too. That's stupid.
I can tell you I wasn't working real hard last week. I'm telling you, bro.
But have you ever went into your job and worked most of the day?
Absolutely.
Oh, so they got that day, Avery. You're good.
That's a much smaller proportion of time that I have.
Get out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Your phone calls you don't want nobody to hear, bro.
Get out of here, bro.
How many percent of your phone calls you don't want nobody to hear, Leland?
I don't want nobody to hear none of my personal phone calls. Okay.
That's where you and I differ. If people heard my phone calls from the last, that's why I say 2 weeks. It don't matter.
Why you keep on saying 2 weeks like you had a choice of that, bro?
Here's where it comes down.
I don't understand why you keep on saying 2 weeks like you. You ain't got no choice, bro.
You don't want anyone to listen to none of your phone calls, 0%. I'm okay if they listen to 85% of it. I'm not talking about nothing.
Bro, what I'm saying is I would be okay. Like, what do you mean? If my employer listens,
I asked you, how much percentage of people phone calls?
I don't want nobody listening to my first. That's a personal preference. Am I gonna get fired for 100% of my personal phone calls? No.
Here's what I'm saying. This we're getting somewhere here. You said you don't care about, I don't want no one ever, you don't want nobody listening. And I'm saying I'm perfectly okay if people listen to the vast majority of my phone calls. I was even talking with a friend before recently, and he said, you know what, we should have went fake. We should have went Instagram Live with this conversation. This is a really dope conversation. I was like, yeah, that's true. So if my joints was broadcast to the world, the vast majority of them, I'm not talking about nothing, my boy. I'm really not talking about nothing. You don't have to have, it don't matter if it's a vast majority. All you need is 1 or 2. Yes, but here's what I'm saying, the difference.
All you need is 1 or 2 things that you said on the phone that you don't want out there.
Yes, you don't want none. I'm okay with some. If they get up, if the majority of my calls were broadcast to the world, I'm okay with literally.
Okay, bro. It's not a matter of percentage. Mm-hmm. 1 is enough to damage your entire person.
Yes. So then my other logic is you're not going to get through it because once you see Carletta calls,
okay.
That's my logic, bro.
Okay. Those 1 or 2 calls that I got, they not gonna hear them. That's your logic. That's your logic, bro.
On my caller and say, oh, she's probably talking about her daughters. Yes, we probably are. We ain't talking about nothing much. And you're gonna skip through it. Now, the calls you will be wanting to see is coworkers, and those aren't that often. So yeah, that's
that often. Like, bro, this crazy.
I'm not disparagingly talking about my boss on my calls all the time.
All the time. It don't need all the time, bro. And you need 1 at a time,
bro. You
need 1 at a person. You need 1 at a time, and I personally have been on the receiving end of that 1 at a time. So I know. So you can't sit here and tell me that that's not happening. I've been on the other side of the phone call.
Sure. How often have those been?
It don't matter how often, bro. They got them all, boy. What are you talking about?
My point is, they're not going to shift through them all. That's literally my logic. If you don't want to believe that logic and say, you can't make it seem like it ain't logical. You're making
it's not logical, bro.
You're giving the game more power. You talked about my boss still has a job to do, right? They still have a job, right? Because at first you said, how much are they going to really sit over here and watch this joint? How many calls they going to really listen to?
They have them all. You have to assume. Yes. I don't have to assume. Even if they didn't actually read them all, the fact as soon as you realize that they actually had them all, you would be more nervous with that.
I'm gonna be nervous from the video too. Oh, you saw everything.
No, you're gonna be more nervous with your personal phone calls because they have all of them.
Here's the thing, bro. If I made it through 6 years, and my life has been the last 6 years the way it's been, and there haven't been no public outings of different things, I promise you, I'm not gonna be like even more worried than the other, bro.
If that's the case, then the same thing's true about the video recording. If majority of the time, like you just said on this thing, majority of the time I'm not working, then that means the last 6 years they got you majority of the time not working. Yeah, so tomorrow you're not gonna walk in and you get fired.
Here's what I'm saying: if I made it this far, I'm good. Then nothing's gonna happen either way. If they rock with me for this long.
You're right. Let's take that perspective, and they still gonna have all your personal phone conversation. But what if they? And nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Listen. Nobody wants that, bruh. You can't break this joint. You lost this argument, nobody wants your personal. Nobody wants their personal phone calls out there to anyone if they don't have to.
Here's the difference, though. Here's the difference. You said you want 0% of your calls. I'm telling you,
percentage don't matter.
It does because you say nobody wants.
The percentage don't matter, bro. You don't want none of them.
I'm telling you, I'm okay with the vast majority of my calls being public record.
Right. If you're gonna get
on the FBI's website,
you're gonna get fired either way, or you're gonna stay on either way, you don't want them to have your personal phone calls. Yes or no?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yes or no, bro?
I'm not addressing until you address mine. You said that you didn't want none of your calls, 0%.
Okay.
None of your calls out there.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm perfectly fine with the vast majority of my calls being public.
What percentage? What percentage?
Over 50 easily.
Okay, so let's say 60%. So 40% of your calls you don't want them to have.
It's probably less than that. That's what I'm saying. It's probably
okay.
Less
tell me the number then, bro. Tell me the number then, bro.
I don't know, but it's a.
Tell me the number then, bro. You wanted this. I'm addressing your argument. I'm addressing your argument.
5%.
Okay, 5%, bro. Okay. Now, out of that 5%, you gonna get fired. Whether they're recording you, right? Because you said it, they recorded me, they gonna fire me next day. And if they hear that 5%, they gonna record. They gonna
you, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't think so necessarily, but that's what I'm telling you about. I'm not the one that's just out here just like.
Bruh, answer my question. I answered yours.
Go ahead. Am I gonna be fired the next day if they hear my recording? My video.
That's not my question.
Okay, go ahead.
Are you gonna answer my question or what?
Sure.
If you're gonna get fired either way,
I'm not agreeing to that. That's where we also differ. I don't think I'm gonna get fired either way. I literally don't think that,
bruh. Answer my question. If you're gonna get fired,
I'm not agreeing to. I'm not saying.
Right. All right, bro. Listen, if you're not gonna let me talk, then what we doing?
You said I'm gonna get fired either way.
You gonna let me get my point out, bro?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
If you're gonna get fired either way,
okay.
You don't want them to have your extra personal conversation.
Agreed.
If you're gonna get kicked, if you're gonna stay on either way, you don't want them to have your extra personal conversation.
Here's the difference, though. I agree with your first thing. I agree.
Yes or no? Don't go to something else. Don't go to something else. Answer my question. Yes or no?
Yes.
End of discussion, bro.
No, it's not. Let me
That's
tell you why.
it, bro.
No,
that is it. Yes or no? You don't want them to have your extra personal conversations.
I said yes or no to those specific parameters. What I'm saying is this: if they listen to my phone calls, I don't know 100% I'm getting fired. I don't truly believe it in my heart. But
you don't know if you don't know that either. How, bro? How do you know it 100%?
I'm milking that clock, my boy. That's what I said since day one,
bruh. How do you know it 100% then, bruh?
Because I'm milking the clock bad, my boy. I'm coming.
That don't matter. There could be a lot of people milking the clock bad.
Listen, man, that's for me. So that's what I'm saying.
You don't know 100%. That's what I'm saying. So you cannot, because you don't know. In my opinion, because you don't know 100%. You just think, and you just think you do. You gotta, if you make it a concept, bro. You a scientist. Yeah. You a scientist, right? That means you did math. What you need, constants.
Okay.
We were talking about things with a lot of different factors. We need a constant. What's the constant? They gonna know everything. They not gonna know everything. You gonna get fired. You're not gonna get fired. No matter what the constant is, you do not want them to have your personal freaking phone calls on top of it.
I agree. Listen, to me, these are both
that options. Is would you rather. Let's go on to the next section.
We can disagree.
What's next, bro?
Here's what I'm saying. It's a matter of opinion. This is not these both answers suck. That's what I'm saying. It ain't like it's
no, bro.
This is not.
You said what we said, bro. We can go to the next segment now, son.
This is a matter of opinion. It's not. You want $1 million to die tomorrow? No. We both said these are both two options. You've given yours. I've given mine. That's that. That's it, man. So listen.
It's valiant that you still fighting this joint, bro. It really is, bro. It's valiant.
You speaking like it's a fact. I am a scientist.
It's valiant that you fighting this joint right now.
It's not a fact, Leland. You made it seem like your answer is for sure the unequivocal for everybody.
Unequivocal.
Okay, that's a lie. That's what I'm saying. It's your theory. It's not a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's what you choose.
It's not no theory, bro. It's not a theory, bro. They got weight. They have more stuff. That's what I'm saying. Tell him, Ashley. He, bro. It's over, son. Give LB his points. It's done, boy. There's no way in the world, bro. If the content is constant, you don't want no extra phone calls, bro. Stop it.
Listen, like I said, you have
my
your
phone calls are great. I've been on the phone with you, bro. What are you talking about?
I have
my phone calls are perfect, and there no one. They can have all of them. Everything I said is edifying. Get the heck out of here, bro.
For sure.
Get the heck out of here, man.
So listen, speaking of something I don't think neither one of us would have done, we're going to quickly get into, this was some big news, guys. The submersible incident. If you've been following the news, if you've been following CNN, NBC, somehow I got on my YouTube algorithm and I've been following it. There was a submersible named the Titan. I had never even heard that word submersible until this joint. Did you hear submersible before or only submarine?
Yeah, I ain't never heard of a submersible.
Yeah, I never even heard of a submersible. So, anyways, it was a submersible operated by a company called OceanGate, and they were trying to go view the wreck of the Titanic. There were 5 individuals in there, including the CEO of the company. There was also
hold on. This is a lot, bro. This is a lot, bro. And I can't let it go. Something. Our comments are in the comment talking about something. I will 100% not get fired from a call, and I just can't let it go, bro. I can't let it go, bro. 100%, bro.
That's their opinion. That's what, if they say they're not saying.
Nah, bro. No, it's just not accurate, bro. It's not accurate because that's what I'm saying. Come on, bro.
But you're saying in the same way, Lena. You're saying it's not 100% chance I get fired from them watching me, and I'm gonna be like, oh,
they said let it go. My wife said let it go, bro. I let it go.
There's no right or wrong answer. So listen, one thing we can agree on. Let's bring it back to agreement. Would you have got on that ship and went to go view that Titanic wreckage? Yes or no?
And for 250,000
for free, even for free. Would you have got on there? Okay, so that's one thing we can agree on. Listen, I wouldn't have got on that joint. What did you think about the story, man? What did you think about the coverage of it? Go ahead, talk to me.
So I see all these notes here in the joint, bro. I don't know, but somebody said that they came out and said that the government knew that after like day 2 or 1 that everybody had died.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So they knew. So what happened was the Navy had heard a loud recording because I was following it, a recording, and it had like a loud audio boom or something on it. And so basically, once they got reported that there was an incident, they had these like secret recordings. There actually it's kind of applicable. They had these secret recordings they were doing, voice recordings or audio recordings, and they went and they found a loud explosion that happened around the same time they lost communication. So yes, the Navy kind of knew from the first day. I guess it was a very, very high possibility they weren't alive, but that didn't come out till much after it. And I remember reading an article this week too, where I guess the spokesperson for the Navy was saying like, we don't want you guys to like kind of reveal the source of where we got this from or how do we get it because it's like a top secret joint they have going on. But apparently some people didn't know. That's the main point, that the higher ups did know that it was happening. And to me, I got a little tight about that, man. What about you? How'd you think if they knew that was happening and then what you
think? Let the media just roll with it?
Or more so just the manpower to me. This is like an international thing. Have mad agencies coming through. You're spending man money. People probably was getting that overtime stuff. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know most people would probably be like, oh, I hate, the government. Like, bro, listen, I feel like the government does what the government does, bro. I feel like we're safe mostly in the US, and the government probably does a lot of suspect things. Like you said, you're talking about tapping in phone calls that we were talking about earlier. They're probably doing all of that. I have assumed that. People conspiracy that they got all your information. Cool, bro. If that means they keep you safe, it's cool. You ain't in behind bars, all right? You know what I'm saying? Like they not what they worried about is not that, right? Not the government. So my point is, like they did what they did. You know what I'm saying? Like what the media probably would have made it something anyway. Regardless if they would have known after the day 1 or day 2, because the government told them, the media would have probably ran with it anyway, son.
Now, I ain't mad at the media doing their job. Listen, like we talked about it before we started. We watched that show Death Note, where the media was trying to basically milk their ratings in the anime. So I'm not too mad at the media doing their thing. Their thing is to report the news, to get ratings and things like that. But what I'm a little bit like, bro, if you knew all this was happening, would you have spent so many resources knowing like, okay, this is not it? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing where to me it's like, man, you spend a lot of resources. And the counterpoint to that is
who's spending a lot of resources?
You and me, the government's taxpayers' dollars, bro. We spend our taxpayers' dollars, bro, for this joint. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, you talking about government spent you the search and rescue operation?
Yeah, man, because you're bringing in people that you would otherwise have doing something else, and I know there's overtime associated because this thing was far.
I thought that was all private.
Nah, bro, the Coast Guard was just the Coast Guard, man, the Navy. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Kind of wild.
You see what I'm saying? So that's my only
I just don't understand why they wouldn't just tell them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, don't go out there.
I know, man. Actually saying 6.5 million, and that's probably just one brand. And that was just 3 days. This thing was like 3-4 days. Yeah. Listen, so I didn't even look at the numbers, but that was my only thing. Like, if you knew this drink, because they were
yeah, I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I thought people was up in arms because they were saying like they allowed the media and the common public to believe something that they kind of already knew.
That wasn't.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about that either. I don't care about too much about
that. But yeah, if they're sending people out there spending 6.5 million, like just to appease Like what? Like why wouldn't you just tell them? Why would you just tell the Coast Guard, like, hey, bro, don't go out there?
And it's about
or at the very least, don't spend that much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, make it a smaller thing. But that's what I'm saying. Because it's bro,
make a small task for like, yo, go take that.
Force, son. That's
go
what
take that $100,000 little radar down there. Go down there with a little stud finder joint. Cause
that was it, man. So that's the thing that to me got a little bit. I was like, man, that's a lot of money.
I hear Ashley laughing. I'm weak. I hear Ashley laughing in the back.
Bruh, they spend a lot of money, man.
Go down there with a stud finder, cause I ain't calling yo.
They're going crazy, bro. So yeah, I would have got on that ship though, man. You know what the thing was to me, man? Whenever they had the what's it called?
The remote control, the PlayStation.
That was
control.
it, bro. They said it like it was a badge of honor, where it's really like a red flag, bro. They're like, and this whole jump right on this show is a $30 and the price too. It's a $30 controller, $29.99. Like, bro, at least make it be an expensive controller, like, and not Logitech. Come on, bro. Logitech, that's got to be the least expensive one. We got this controller.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm just not getting on it, bro. First of all, when you said the price, I'm absolutely not getting on it. I just don't. The dumb trim boy said it's still funny. Yeah, bro, go down there like that. I mean, if you're gonna make a show, you know what I'm saying? Because essentially that's what they did. They made a show. Like, if you're gonna make a show, don't spend a lot of money making a show that you know is not real.
To make the show, that's what I'm saying. They had to get, man. They got mad ships out there, mad.
Yeah,
because bro, they even said at one point
they had that Amazon Basics controller,
bro. They said the choppers was covering, because I was reading some stuff. They were like, okay, they went missing at this time, and the wind speed is this much time. So they're like, bro, we're covering like a 10,000 square mile radius. They had searching through and stuff. Like, it's a massive joint. You know what I'm saying? Because they were saying it could have floated to the surface, but if it got to the surface, they couldn't get out. You know what I'm saying? If it got to the surface, they couldn't get out. So they were scanning high and low, bro.
Bro, them streamer boys said my PlayStation 5 controller costs more than that, and it dies in 2 hours. That's what I said. Even the cream of the crop's not enough to be putting my life at risk, son.
Bro, I'd have felt a little better though had it been PlayStation, Xbox, not the Logitech joint, $29. Like, bro, let's get the expensive controller, man. How much?
Bro.
What's this expensive controller run you, bro? Come on, man. If you had the $200,
why you can't make your own controller, son? You charging me $250,000. What is the cost? Where the cost going? To your pockets?
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
This the thing.
Go ahead.
This the thing though, bro. Is there a worse way to go than that, bro?
I'm gonna say yes. There's much worse. Here's why though. As I read it up though, they died instantaneously, bro. There was no suffering, no pain. So they were literally just riding 1 minute. And if you look up videos, actually, they have some videos of like a train that implodes. It happens in a split second, bro. So it's no pain. There was no, oh snap, run out. To me, run out of oxygen would have been way worse, where that was looking like a possibility. Like, what if they stuck down there and we can't find them, and your oxygen is just running out slowly? You know what I'm saying? You keep checking your watch. Like, that to me is worse. Go ahead.
First of all, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if I got this on camera anyway. I'm pretty sure I knew that it was gone when they was like, we lost the signal. Like, what scenario would you lose a signal? You know how vast and technologically sound submarine, like you said, like.
But it ain't a submarine. That's what I'm saying. Because
no. I'm talking about like they don't know what the joint is. Like, we're not talking missiles, unidentified objects, Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can see that joint from radar. If they can't pull this joint up on no radar, son.
Yeah.
What we talking about? This joint they could.
So here's what it was though. So here's the thing: we do have more advanced, because this was a private company that did it. So could the Navy find them easily and keep track? Yes, even the Navy knew, apparently. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, they died. You know, we heard that, John. Actually, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
we knew that when they went in the water, they weren't gonna make it. we tapped their phone calls. We looked at their technology they did, and we was like, nah, that's not gonna work. But we ain't gonna say nothing. Yeah.
No, Carlotta said they were starting to suffocate. No, this is what happened. So the search happened. I got the time out here. The search happened on June 18th. And they lost about a hour and a half into the descent. And that's when the military also heard that sound. So they died within an hour and a half. So the whole time we were looking, and they had a little countdown timer on things, bro, they got 40 hours of oxygen left. They got 30 hours of oxygen left. That whole time, unfortunately, they were dead. But here's the thing, though, bro. The company's so janky. They actually had lost a sub before and found it. That same one, like the year before. It had like lost communication, and they still found it again. So it's just too janky for me, man. Because to me, it's real small. When they showed the inside, they showed the toilet and stuff, like some things they thought was a flex was not really, like, you know, like it's like, oh, this joint, you got to crouch out. Like, bro, if it's some massive joint, I would even feel a little better. Like, okay, we're gonna go in this joint. Okay, then that little rinky-dink joint, son, it ain't got the regulations. I don't know if you saw, two people were talking about afterwards. Multiple people that was supposed to go, they ended up pulling out, and they had them people come on the TV too. Like, yeah, I was gonna go in that joint, but it just seemed a little too risky for me. So go ahead, bro.
Nah, bro. Yeah, no, bro. For what? The Titanic remains? Like,
let me tell you the worst part.
Cared?
Let me tell you the worst part, because I think I have followed it a lot. So I guess you ain't followed as much. Did you know when they got down there, bro? They could not even see the Titanic. There was no window to see it, so you have to look at the Titanic on a screen. So you go all that way, bro. You can't even look out and see it. You still gotta look at a screen, my boy. That's the part to me where it's like, now it's a heck no, bro. Did you know that, Leland, bro? It's crazy. You can look that up, guys. They couldn't. You have to look on the screen. So all you can say is I was like next to the Titanic. You can't even say I saw the Titanic. You saw it through a screen. That's crazy. Bruh. No, they weren't close, Carletta. They were close, but you couldn't look out visually and see it.
There was no. I actually did see that. I didn't confirm it, but when I saw, like, when people showed the videos of like them walking and touring the place, I looked at the thing. It's a big piece of metal. Like, like I knew there was no windows.
But bro, ain't that crazy though? Because to me now, I'm really not getting no satisfaction.
This the question though. This is the question, because I seen a lot of people. I seen somebody. I don't know what that football player dude is. He was like, I don't know why everybody is like.
Oh, you're talking about Pat McAfee?
I think so. He was just they stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying? They kind of deserved it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I will say this though. Here's what I think happens too, man. I think it's kind of it's not kind of. It is a tragedy because one of the guys on there was a young boy, and he only went. Actually saying they had a small window, but the thing with the small window is that it's so dark out there, they still had to use the camera, so you wouldn't be able to see it through that little small window. So even when you got down there, you was gonna look on the screen. And I'm thinking, bro, just record it and send it up, or better yet,
get a drone,
live stream it, and let me see it from the top of the ship. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. He said, wow, that's really Titanic, huh? That's really you're on the ship looking at the top.
I know. I paid $1,200 if I could just see what I'm looking at down there.
So what happens is this though, man, because the billionaire guy who died too. He was a famed like explorer actually, or adventurer. So he actually has a Guinness World Record for like the fastest time around the earth. And so he'd done a lot of hikes. I think he'd even seen the Titanic before. But the one billionaire guy, I think we just get that much money, man. He's just trying to do different things, bro. So
and unfortunately, doing random things like that, it's kind of risky. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is risky, man. Yeah, because even the guy, okay, this other thing too. Yeah, the guy, I'm looking at his name here, Hamish Harding, the billionaire who was on there. He had been to outer space too, man. Like he was on Elon Musk going to outer space, bro. So he just had money and he was kind of going with it. The one also tragedy part was one of the guys on there, he took his son on there, and his son came for like a Father's Day gift. But they were coming out saying that the son did not want to go. He only really did it because his dad was like, bro, let's
$250,000.
Let's do this joint. What you think though? We talked about money before. I ain't too mad at the money, only because if I got a few billion, 250 ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? People have been like, that's way too much money. But
no, I'm saying it's way too much because how much he spent on making this thing, bro?
Not enough. I don't know what he spent. Not enough.
And that's what I'm saying. But he got a cool what, $2 million, $1.5 million. Yeah, just off the people in there.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. So I would.
That's why I have a problem with the money. You know what I'm saying? If you came in to me saying we spent $1 billion, we spent $100 million making this prototype, it's tested, fully vetted, and because of that, I gotta charge you $250K. Cool.
That's fair.
If I did this in my garage and it cost me $2,500.
And it's janky and it's real small and tiny.
And I got this Logitech controller, this Amazon Basics controller.
That's what I'm saying. That's true. That's where it's like, bro, come on, son. That's what it's like. They were trying to flex the creativity.
I feel like it's worse because they spent. I feel like it's worse because they spent so much money to die.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, you would have rather. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You would have rather not pay that money to die.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this, bro. Think about this. Think about if this wasn't billionaires. And think about if this was a reason. Think about if it was like a $250, ticket where regular people would go in. Think about how much more sad this would be.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so that's my point. The point is it's less sad. Unfortunately, it's not. I'm not saying it's not sad that people lost their life, but there's a level of like. It's kind of dumb a little bit.
It's extreme. It's like, okay, if a plane crashed, people was trying to get home. So we just trying to, that was just right. Plane. I'm just trying to get home. But here it's like
doing extra, going out charging extra, paying extra.
Yeah.
To get murked. That's kind of
crazy, man. Crazy, man. So listen, we almost about to talk about this too, but maybe this might bring it back on the funnies, bring the funnies back. Would you rather go down to the Mariana Trench or outer space, man? If you had to choose one, man. I don't want to do neither one. I don't
You
want to
said
do
what?
Like go to like the deepest point of the ocean in a better submarine or outer space.
Listen, I promise you right now, I don't want to go on a submarine, bro.
So you rather go outer space?
I don't really want either one of them.
I don't want either one either.
If I had to take one, yeah, give me outer space, bro. Because I know this is why I know. That going out of space, that thing gonna be tested.
It's true. It's true.
Like underwater, bro. Nah, bro.
We've had incidents too, though, bro. Because I feel like before last week, I'd have took the sub, I guess. But now I'm a little like.
But think about this, though. Think about this. I have to imagine.
Yeah.
The government, like if you're saying I'm about to launch some people into space, like I feel like the scrutiny is way.
It's true.
Way tighter. Like NASA gonna be like, nah, what you doing before you out here messing stuff up? How you gonna get us in there? You got rocket fuel. It's gonna cost bank, cause like it's not gonna be everybody and their mama gonna have their eyes looking, checking. You know, it's from a safety perspective, going into space is way more eventful and costly, and I need that. Going underwater, which we can tell.
Yeah. Now that's what I'm thinking though. The only thing with the only underwater is that like I felt like before this incident, because you got navies be in submarines and stuff like that all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Brett, but you know how much them submarine cost, and it's backed by the government.
So hold on. If the question is a spaceship or this joint, ain't no way, sir. I'm talking about like something better than this joint. You know what I'm saying? Like the state of the art submarine too. Like it's the Navy, not necessarily this guy with OceanGate. Like what does that change it for you if it's a Navy ship versus NASA? Navy ships still cost a lot. I mean, you know, even cruise ships cost a ton.
I mean, bro, like, yeah, okay, bro. You talking, a actual submarine that's been tested. It's good. It's cool. Like you just asking me whether I'd rather go on a submarine or a rocket ship.
Yeah, but this I didn't say submersible. This is a no to the just the legs room alone is enough to keep you out of that joint. Son. Like, bro, they out here crunched over. Nah, but like
you crazy, in a floating coffin. Nah, son, nah, bro.
No, but something bigger, like I said, a submarine, like from the Navy.
Yeah, I mean, bro, yeah. I mean, cause you like to believe that you're gonna come back up and be all right.
Yeah.
In space, I don't like my chances.
Yeah. Them boys streaming said two things. They sent you something in a thread about it, saying it's sad. I think that's what you were saying. And then also they're saying the submarine is safer because it's bigger, more underwater capabilities. That's the other thing too. It had very little maneuverability as well. They feel like just side to side essentially. But also the other thing is too, usually submarines aren't going as deep as those guys are going either. That's the other thing. So, you know, there's more and more water pressure as you go deeper. So maybe had they not going as deep, you know, maybe they're all right too, man. But I ain't trying to do neither one, man. I think I might take the submarine though, only because I feel like going down the submarine may not be as bad, but the takeoff, you're going extremely fast though, bro. It's going to be like
it's a lot. You're talking about risk. It's a lot more risk, but we don't all see them shows like they before they even get out of the atmosphere, it's murked. It's done. Explosion.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I feel like,
but that's not in a submarine. Like, ain't no like, oh snap! Like, you know, they could probably by the time you get in the water, if y'all got a leak, you'll know very quickly. You'll come right back up.
So you taking a submarine too? How you taking a submarine?
Yeah, like if it's a vetted,
it's the Navy, bro. It's a big one.
I thought you were saying like if you had to go with somebody that's like mom and pop, like this.
No, head, no, sir.
If it's like this, take me out of space. Yeah, sir, bro. Because think about it, bro. This is what I'm saying. You're like the person that's going out of space, that they just can't do that. Like somebody, like you can meet somebody at Food Line right now, but hey, bro, listen, I got this submarine I built. You want to try it? And they can actually
that's the whole thing, bro. I learned about that.
That's what I'm saying. And they can actually go underwater. There's not going to be any governing body. If you try to launch something out of the orbit,
yeah, well, you got to go really fast. So you wouldn't be able. I feel like with a spaceship, I guess there's a chance to blow up, but also I feel like you just won't reach there. Let me just put an oxygen mask on and a parachute, and maybe if it's just something happen, maybe I could just jump out or we fall out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, man.
That's what I'm saying. I just feel like there's gonna be more. It's kind of like so I'm a real estate investor, right?
Yeah.
And I have we fix and flip houses and stuff like that. There's some things that when it's done, let's say like an HVAC, it has to be permitted.
For sure.
Meaning that somebody has to put their eyes on it. The county has to come out there and see it, inspect it, blah, blah, blah. There's some things that they don't got to be permitted, right? If I get a refrigerator, Ain't nobody got to come out here and check that joint. It's
sure.
way is less scrutiny. Is easier to acquire.
But that was
same thing to be said. But if you going into space, there's going to be way more stipulations, bro. Because you got to get a lot, like you said, the jet fuel needed. Like who's going to buy that? So somebody got to. If you buy that alone, somebody going to be like, "What are you doing?"
True.
What are you about to do?
Bro, it's actually, dude. With the science, man, I can't remember exactly how fast it is. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. It's actually crazy fast, too. Escape velocity. It's crazy fast. How fast?
Crazy fast.
Let me see the escape velocity of Earth. Let me see what it is. Just to leave the Earth's atmosphere, because you got the gravity pulling you back down. You need to be going. Look at this, bro. 11 kilometers a second. That's how fast you have to be going.
What's that in miles, bro? Miles per hour. Come on.
All right, hold on.
For the people, bro, break it down so I can understand.
Miles per hour. 25,000 miles per hour. So like 7 miles per second you have to be going in order to leave the Earth's atmosphere, man.
Okay. And that's going to probably cost you a cool $3 million in fuel.
That should be crazy. I'm thinking about the physical exertion because they always, different movies. They have the astronauts training this stuff. Like when you get out of space, your body got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
And that's why I'm glad you brought that point because you probably have to train to do this. You're not just going to hop up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. Like I feel like there's going to be more preparation involved versus them little submersibles. I tell you, trust me, man, this going to work. Nah, bro.
What was tough about a submersible too is that they actually used it as like a calling card or a badge of honor in the sense that they were saying like, listen, we're on the cutting edge of technology. That's how they were selling it. We're on the cutting edge,
can sell it.
And we don't want to have all these regulations and stuff because it was like a different new material, carbon fiber, and it was crazy. I saw James Cameron, the guy who directed Titanic, who apparently does this a lot too. And bro, he was all over ripping them. The guy's like, yeah, man, I knew as soon as I heard it. He said, bro, he was like, man, I emailed people on Tuesday. I said they dead, man. I got emails, like I can show y'all, man. I was like, it's unfortunate, so. They were just trying to take, I guess, unnecessary risk. And everybody was saying, like, even the material was made out of, they were saying it's just not as good as making out of titanium and steel. Like, I guess it was a composite material, 2 different layers or stuff. And they're like, nah, they shouldn't have did that just to begin with, man. So,
and they paid a premium to die. That's tough, bro.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Well, listen, man, rest in peace to the people who lost their lives. Man. RP to their families, too. Did you see that joint with the stepson that went to that concert? Did you saw that, too?
Nah.
All right. Well, I don't know how to. I'm kind of like we live. I'm trying to think how to. Well, it was like a day after the billionaire guy's stepson went to a Blink 182 concert.
The next day,
huh?
Like shortly after the news broke.
The first when they're missing and they got like 80 hours of oxygen left. He was at a concert. You got to tuck that in, well, you can't go to the concert, bro. You can't go to the concert.
Is it stepson?
Yes, it's a stepson.
Nah, he good. He good. I'll give him a pass on that. That's the thing. Like he won't. Like I said, he won't. First of all, people not assuming. People, especially people with money like that. Yeah. They're like, we're good. They paid a lot of money for
that's
this.
a good way to think of it. Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he was like I don't think anybody. I mean, the whole world was like, go save him. Save them, please. Find them.
Stuck in the cave. Them boys stuck in the cave, man.
And
that's almost what it was. Yeah.
And his stepson, bro. This is not his actual dad. You don't even know if this dude, he probably didn't even like him, son. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, he clearly couldn't have cared. I mean, listen, you at the concert, bro. Like, I said, this is why they were searching for him, son. I'm right here. And you know what he said, too, though? You know what he said? He said something like, oh, my stepdad would want me to be here. That's what he said.
I don't have any problem with none of this.
Nah, bro. Listen, if something happened to me,
actually, get in here. I hear you talking about. What you think? You have a problem with this dude going to a concert?
Man, you can't go to the concert while they spending money. They got everybody looking for your family.
And it's a timer.
This his stepson. How old is stepson?
The optics of it alone is just terrible.
Right. This is his stepson, boy. How old is this boy?
He was kind of grown.
He grown. He a grown man.
How old?
I
can't remember.
He was grown though, bro. He for sure like over 24 or something, man. It seemed like, bro.
Even more so, bro. He don't care. Like, bro, listen. Like, I don't.
It's nuts, bro. You at a concert. It's not the cousin or down the line.
Even cousin, listen. Nah, bro, listen. If something happened to me and they said, bro, we got 80 hours to find Avery, and if not, it's over for him. For those 80 hours, my boy, I need y'all to be in sackcloth.
I'm gonna be at a concert, bro.
Nah, bro.
All hands on deck.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
I need you to be on the pier looking with
ain't no all hands on deck, bro. I can't do. Where he at in the ocean?
Bro, I said sackcloth and
bro, I'm gonna be like, Lord,
pray for me nonstop.
I'm gonna pray for you, son. But I'm not changing my plans either, like that, though.
Crazy, son. Come on, bro. I know we got into it before the thing. Come on, bro. Don't do me like that, dog. Leland, if they told me, son, yo, he's either gonna be dead or alive in like 70 hours. That's all the time we got. I'm not about to just go to work for these next work. I'm gonna be like, bro, I'm about to drive to Charlotte.
Wait. Ain't nobody said nothing about work. You went to a concert.
It's off the table, but I'm not going to no concert either, though, bro. If they're talking about you gonna be either dead or alive in these next 70 hours.
Bro, first of all, this wasn't even this man's family, bro. Y'all going too crazy,
bro. This is listen,
bro. That's the if this dude is grown, this the dude his mom married. He might not even like the guy, bro. Like, and he wasn't confirmed dead. It's different if it was like, bro, he just died and we know it confirmed, and he like, I'm about to go to the concert.
They had a timer of how much oxygen they had, so we're not asking you to pause your whole life for months. We saying, bro, if we don't find these guys in this next little bit, they're gonna die from lack of oxygen.
He was probably planning on that concert for months.
At least till Thursday morning.
Go to the next one. He got bread, bro. Go to the next concert.
Y'all really killing this man. You're really killing this guy's steps, and y'all have no idea they dynamic. That billionaire dude could have been a terrible person, a terrible father to that kid. He could have abused them and everything, saying y'all sitting here like you can't go to that concert.
But bro, listen, here's what I'm saying, man. Listen, at least it seems like Ashley got my back too, man. If Leland something happened,
where's Carlotta at, bro? You ain't bring Carlotta to the table, man. She laughing. What you think, man? This is my sister. This is my blood. What you feel, bro?
So this is one of those entitled things. I can't go with. You can't be at the concert, yo. Like I gotta be at the edge of the water, just praying and hoping. I mean,
you got binoculars
at least have the appearance of caring.
Yo, the amount of performance, y'all crazy, bro.
That's true, Leland, bro.
You got to be at the edge of the water.
Yes, bro.
You crazy.
Here's the thing, bro. It's different from like, say if somebody got kidnapped, right? Somebody got kidnapped. They could be wherever. We may not never find them. For this joint here, they got 30 hours of oxygen left.
Yo, I'm so weak, bro. Y'all over there.
Y'all so bad.
Get the water. Hop on the plane.
Stepdad, you there? Can you hear? Hello.
Yes. You better be on the rescue boat.
A rescue boat?
Yes.
I'm not getting nowhere near the water. I told him not to.
I need your ear up to the radio.
Crazy, bro. Come on, bro.
Bro, y'all wilding. This is not even this dude's. Bro, it's not even his actual family, though.
Pretend like it is, boy. Listen, you was getting. Hold on.
What?
I bet he gets some family benefits. His mom with the billionaire. I bet he has some family benefits. To tell you that much. Listen,
bro, you crazy, man. That kid probably was like, listen, man, they were stupid for going down there. I hope they find them, but I got plans tonight.
No, the plans got to cancel, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said. Come on. Them streamer boys know. You with me, right? Tell me, them streamer boy, you in the chat. You with me. You going to the concert, right? It's your stepdad. You don't even like him. He not confirmed dead.
But that's the thing. Just wait 2 days. We're going to know whether
the concert is now. Bro, what you mean?
You got money. Catch them in the next city, bro. Matter of fact, you could book them for them private tours, son. They got billionaire. They pay them $2 million, $3 million, get a private.
My man been planning this for months. He don't like his stepdad. His stepdad's not even dead. His stepdad willingly went there. This is not an egregious act.
Yes. I'm not going to the concert. Listen, this is a case. Like I said, bring it full circle, bro. It's a case. Everybody so far, with me here, but it ain't crazy. It's just
this is purely subjective. The other joint was not.
So you going to the concert, Lena? You going to the concert? You saying?
Maybe I am,
bro. That's crazy. You said don't let that happen to me. Said that's crazy. Yeah,
bro. I'm not saying this, bro. You talking about if Ashley is like, bro? Come on, like stop playing, like. But this you're assuming his connection with his stepfather.
Yeah.
And who willingly went on a submarine that is missing, that he can't do nothing about. Like he can't do nothing about. What you want? Spread awareness?
Be with the family, bro. Yeah. Be with the family, man.
You're assuming that him and his family are even close like that.
Yeah. Listen, bro. Y'all let us know. Would you go?
What
to,
did he
okay,
say after that? Did anybody interview this guy or like ask him? Like,
I didn't see too much of the story, but I did see people was kind of getting because bro, we ain't saying you got to be even sad, but just don't be out of the Blink 182, bro. So he at the bottom of the ocean, you on top of the world, literally. It's like it's lit, sir. It's
I hope my stepfather's okay.
Yeah,
like, bro, what do you want this man to do? I just don't understand.
That's just saying in the comments right here. Support the family. Be with the family. Be with the family. That's it, bro.
Hey, listen, man. Yo, hear me out, podcast. Let me tell you something about me, son. In my old age of now life, I don't like to perform.
But then you don't want to be with the family, bro. People gonna be sad, man.
Like that's something totally different. But that's him. Like I'm not gonna kill him for not wanting to be around. Like like you said, you don't even know they can have a terrible relationship.
That's crazy.
So I got a terrible relationship. I don't care if this man lives or dies, and I gotta not go to the concert off the optics. Like, bro, that's crazy.
But also, what are you thinking this too, bro? You got money, bro. You can just catch him next city, my boy. You can catch him next city.
I don't like the man, son. I don't care. He not even my real family.
That's crazy. What if he liked him though?
All right. Let me do that.
What if he liked him?
All right. I got your joint right. So you tell me right now, one of those people on the joint with your coworker, you gonna not you. Exactly.
What are you talking about,
That's
bro?
what I'm talking about, bro.
Hold on. I'll tell you what I am gonna do. I ain't going into work. What you talking about? That's my official stance. I'm not going into work. I'm grieving. What you talking about, bro?
You grieving? He ain't dead yet.
I can't work. I'm too distracted. I'm not coming in. Are you kidding me?
Apparently you can't work no time, son. What you talking about?
What you talking about? That's my official stance. Man, this is just so much for me. I can't, man. I'm gonna need some time. And then when it come out, he dead. Oh, another week. I need another week, man. Too many memories, man.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
I'm out of here, son. What you talking about?
Definitely not going to work. That's what I'm saying. Okay, but all right, what are you gonna do when you're not going to work? You gonna sit?
I can't be at the Blink 182 concert. No, bro.
You gonna be home in sackcloth and ashes, bro?
No, but I'm gonna be at my house. I can't be at the Blink 182, bro. This was like, who was that? It was the governor down in Texas when a hurricane was coming, and then my boy was like on the plane to Cancun, like, bro, it's about to get crazy here. It's like you just can't be seen doing that, John. Say,
why not? Go to the concert. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Them stream boys, like, bro, listen, if you're not connected to that individual, bro, then it's all fair game.
If anything, out of respect, because the stepdad was a billionaire, you at least connected with the money and just show some respect, my boy.
Bro, he didn't know he was dead. You're acting like he knew.
But this is even worse. He could be dead. But that's what Leland. It's like there was a countdown timer. How many hours they had to live? It's like 2-3 days, bro. Just wait for 3 days. And if he died, then next week you out there.
No, because y'all gonna kill him for that too, bro. Maybe that was the last leg of the concert. Maybe that was it, bro. You don't know the situation. Y'all killing this man for nothing.
That's crazy, man. Listen, man, that's crazy, bro. Listen, you gotta come support the family. If something happened to you, Leland, I'm gonna take off work, bro. Especially if it's something like crazy, like, bro, he could die in the next 70 hours. Like, if you have a stroke, bro, and you're in a hospital, bro, I'm coming through, son.
Same for me, bro. Okay. But that is not the scenario. And
it's worse. We don't know where he at, son.
Bro, we family. We like brothers. We grew up together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you talking about you got a stroke, you in the hospital. I can see you. I can hope, I can be there. I can lay hands on you. I can pray for you. That's completely different than Avery is in space. And we don't know where the plane is, and I can't do literally anything about it.
You drive down to NASA headquarters, son. You go in there and you get all the news you can. You stay with my family. You pray with them.
Y'all better be finding them.
No, don't harass the people, but just be there, bro. That's what I'm saying. You gotta harass them getting away, but like,
be there and do what, son? What you talking about,
bro? First of all, you could listen. I'm for sure getting on the chopper because this is the thing, bro. When they said they
had a chopper,
for sure, bro. Because here's why, bro. If they
hover around with a flashlight pointing into the water.
Yes, bro. That's what they was doing. That's what I'm telling you. It's a manpower. Because they said,
I'm going to Blink 182 concert, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Listen, man. Y'all let us know. Would you go to the concert or not? Would you go in at Submersible or not, man? I think
it's not even funny, but it's funny because y'all really.
It's funny because it's wild. That's why it's funny. It's funny because that's crazy. It's like the audacity. That's why it's funny, son. If he didn't went to Chipotle, nobody would have been tripping. Oh, you at Chipotle? What are you doing? Nah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you so mad at the concert.
It's like you're having a time of your life. Think with the family, bro. What you doing? What you doing? You think he was there?
Y'all thought it was being in the NASA control room?
Yes. Yes, bro. You look over like, oh my God, what's happening? What's going on now?
Why, if you don't feel that way? The real question is this: if this man doesn't actually feel any type of strong connection to his stepfather, why would he do that performingly? Like, why are we killing him for that?
The optics, man. Even I guarantee you, some friends probably was like, "Yo, bro, you sure?" Like, "Yo, man, like I heard about your dad, man."
Oh, I don't like that dude. He not my father.
I still don't. Even probably a friend trying to talk him down. Are you sure though? Maybe we can.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what their relationship is. That man could have been terrible to him. He could have married his mom and was like, I don't want that kid. He better
not inherit a single dollar, not a single red penny. He better not get in, because don't say he was terrible. He terrible now. Look, I'm 15 million richer tomorrow, Sam. But he was a bad guy.
That's not his decision to make. First of all, he gone. His mama is alive, so you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like, if you can't hate him that much, if you go hate him, because you know some people be hating and like, I forget the money too, son.
These are rich kids, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is a rich kid. Rich, what we say, he's 23, 24.
I don't know. He's something like
that's that. That's a Gen Z or saying they don't care about nobody.
Oh, listen, bro. Listen, man. All I know
that's
is,
what I'm saying, he's entitled. Like, I'm not gonna kill him for that. Like, I would like to believe that, like, yeah, you care enough to not, but if he doesn't, like, I can't make him care. And if he want to go to the concert, maybe he was just trying to, you know what I'm saying, think about something more positive.
Clearly, that's what he wanted to do. Clearly, ain't no doubt there, though, bro. Ain't anybody was sauced out too, bro. He want their soul. He
was trying to drink his soul away, man.
He probably said this is the greatest night of my life at one point. That probably slipped out at one point.
Stop it, son.
Stop it. Like, hold on. Yo, your dad though, son. I don't care.
It's not his dad, bro. First, that's probably what he kept on saying. That's not my dad, bro. Stop. Like, I don't know that dude like that.
It's crazy.
Give me the full backstory. At what age did he marry his mom?
I don't know, bro. You got the money. That's what just have some.
If it was like 2 years ago and I was 20 already, heck nah.
Have some
nah. That's my mom husband, son. Stop it.
Have some coof though. Yeah, actually, that's the other thing. Why ain't you beside your mama, son? That's what I'm saying. My boy was like, "Hey, man, my mother."
That's a better argument, but that's not the argument y'all had.
It is. It's literally be anywhere else except there. That's the argument. Don't be at a Blink-182 concert. Be anywhere else except that.
Anywhere else, bro. They found him in the strip club. That's fine.
No, that's a bad look too. That's a
Come
bad.
on,
you know what? No, actually, I think the strip club would be. It's like, because that has like the thing like you're trying to cope or something. That's a little more understandable.
He can't cope at a concert.
Nah, it's different, bro. Come on, Sam. It's the concert is like
y'all crazy, man. The y'all, this society, what they will kill people for and cancel somebody for is crazy. Like, nah, that's crazy. Like that very specific situation. Like, you have no idea what this man. He could have been like, man, I gotta get out of here, man. We've been talking about this for days.
If I got about 2 to 3 days where it's really critical, don't go to no concert, my boy, for me, man. I won't do it for you.
But I can go to Chipotle. I can go to the strip club.
No, the strip club is bad too. But I mean, you gotta eat. I'm not gonna be mad at you. Like, y'all was eating. Now, actually,
y'all was eating.
No, I ain't gonna be mad at you. Y'all was eating, son. Uncle Carl had a fish fry without me. Uncle Carl had a fish fries, and this is crazy.
Y'all can't cook. You can't cook. You cannot cook because
you can cook. You can cook. Even if y'all had a big meal, I would see, okay, maybe my mom was nervous and started cooking, nervous energy. Your mom might have started cooking, nervous energy. I ain't gonna be too mad at that. Now, don't bust out the games. I'll tell you that much. No, bro,
we can't play
capitalism, bro. Crazy. No, y'all ain't about to be busting out the games. No. I'll tell you what. You better not be. We had a game night, bro. It's crazy.
First of all, bro, it don't matter what you think we should be doing, man.
You could. That's my wishes, bro. Carlotta hear me in the chat and Ashley. Y'all respect my wishes. Something happened, bro. Don't just bust out the game night, especially when I'm in the balance. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in the balance of things, you know, because like, okay, if I die untimely, right, and after the funeral y'all bust out some games, I'll smile down at that. Like, you know,
that's like asking them streaming boys. If something is happening to you right now, that's like asking them streaming boys don't go to the concert, bro. You gonna be mad at them streaming boys? You watched our podcast.
Bro, you comparing a listener to your stepdad? Come on, bro.
It could be like that. That's what I'm saying, bro. It could be like that.
Nah, bro. Come on, man. Listen, but yo, man, this is a good one, man. Some good conversations, man. Good conversations.
This was completely like we had this whole agenda, and this is what didn't become nothing like it. And crazy part about it, it started even crazier.
It kind of became like it though, man. Listen, let us know, man. Y'all can go. Don't be playing secret. Like, bro, listen, if I'm in a balance, Leland, if I'm hanging in a balance, don't be playing secrets, man.
What I'm saying is that I am not going to be mad at anybody that I don't really rock with like that, not rocking with me in that moment. You see what I'm saying? Like it just depends on the connection.
True.
Like
True.
if you my family, like yeah, bro, whatever. But like I said, I'm not gonna be worried about my coworkers. Like y'all had fun when I was in my life.
We might have had more fun, son. We might have, boss gave us 3 days off because of Leland, son.
Bro, I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, big bro. If you wanna get in the
fun.
submarine and get lost again, do that next week. I got come on, like
now what if it's somebody? But that's the thing. I guess we're assuming that they rocking with each other. Because to me, there are acceptable.
Hold on. Them street boy talks. I mean, I do personally know Avery, so I would skip the concert.
Okay. My boy, hey, listen, you know what? If something happened to you, bro, I'm there too, son.
You ain't, bro.
I'm rocking with you, bro. Listen, he can't. You don't life the same, son.
Y'all capping right now. This is stop the cap.
Listen,
I wish babe, put the joint. Stop the cap.
If somebody I know that did possibly die or something happened, I may not be, bro. I'm just about to go to this concert now. Like, that's facts, though. That's facts, man. Oh, this is a cap.
Yeah, put the cap in there, saying y'all capped us. Yeah. I know him. Like, nah, y'all ain't doing that. Saying there's mad people that you knew that had passed away or that are in bad situations, and my vacation is next week. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like I hope everything's cool.
I feel like it's the fact that he was in the balance, where it's like, bro, you could have been sending out the prayers, the positive vibes. Hey, my boy, he said he's serious, man. Listen, bro. Yo, man, I think I know. Drop your real name, or hit me up afterwards, bro. Listen, man, this is love right here, so I appreciate this, son.
Bro, bro. Come on, stop it.
I appreciate this, bro.
Stop the cap, bro. I don't believe none of y'all saying, man.
Y'all let us know. Everyone else let us know. Them streaming boys, would you? It's like this. You can't do the podcast at the same time, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't, regularly. It's like with Joe Budden. When Joe Budden told Roy and Mar to keep going, like Roy to fall back, and he's still recording. Like, hold on now. We got to take a little pause, son. We got to do something, son. We got to do something.
See? Look. Here you go. Start walking back. Wait. The vacation is different. So you don't plan a vacation for what? Like I said, I did say that earlier.
True, though. No, that's actually a little bit. That's true too, though. For real. Here's the thing, bro. That's true. Because here's the thing. If you had this trip to Mexico planned, if you still went to Mexico, that's fine. Don't get caught on the jet skis, my boy. Don't be caught out there.
So now you gonna tell me how to use my vacation?
You on the jet skis, you smiling. You and your wife on a banana boat holding each other, son, like D-Wade, LeBron, and them, son. Like, what's going on, son? Don't be caught out there, son. You got a big old smile too, son. Wow, this is the most fun I've had in years. That's what coming out your mouth while I'm out there dying, son.
Bro, that's crazy, man. Y'all crazy, bro. That's crazy. Like, come on, son. Hold on. The vacation different than the concert. Okay.
I mean, it does cost more usually too, though. It usually costs more, yeah.
So now it's a cost factor. So I don't know. He got VIP tickets. Maybe he was gonna actually meet the artist that day. He been planning this for months. He got money, right?
Yeah.
You don't know, bro. Come on, son. Y'all killing this man, his stepfather, and his stepfather, his mom husband.
Yeah. Like I said, he better not get a red penny, son. He better not get a red penny, son. And then
he gonna get it, son.
Then he gonna talk about something. Yeah, my family want me to be here. No, they don't, son. No, they don't want you to be here. I guarantee your family ain't like, you know what?
Wanted me to be here.
I'm glad he had the Blink-182 concert and not beside us, son.
Bro, that's you know what's so crazy about it is, bro. I'm kind of like that. Like I wouldn't have no hurt. I wouldn't have no like if I was going through something and there was nothing you could do, I wouldn't want people to just sit. All right, this is a perfect example, and we're gonna end this after this because this joint going way too long. Because I try to ask you all about this all the time.
Okay.
This is on camera. It's recorded now. Like if I die, right? Lord forbid, but if I die, I do not want a funeral. I repeat, do not give me a funeral, bro. I do not want everybody sitting here crying and sad and bro, have a party, play the games, play Monopoly.
That's fair. I agree.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
hold on. We recorded. I don't agree with what he said, but I can see what he's saying. Don't have a funeral for me and then play the games. But I get
have a party, have a going home party, going whatever you want to call it, son. Yeah. I don't want everybody just sitting around being quiet. laugh and joke and talk about the best memories you had or whatever, bro.
Yeah,
so
like
so he might be hey, his like you said, the billionaire, he was fun loving, he got Guinness World, he was explorer, he was probably like, hey bro, go do your thing. Like, why y'all killing this man for just having a good time? Like,
Carlotta said we are giving you a memorial service. Why does it sound so definitive too? Like, it's like, bro, forget all that Joe you just said. We
everything you did, your final wishes. No,
I'm gonna make sure. Hold on. So would you not want like nothing at all with a big picture of you? Like, what does that look like to you? I'm with the games and stuff, but we can't do
whatever you think of whenever you think when you call a party, that's what I want, son.
So you don't want no little nothing else to it.
No, don't wear no black. Nobody wear black. I don't want it to be no somber nothing.
She said, period, bro. Listen, I'm gonna fight for you though. I'm gonna fight for you, bro.
I appreciate it, son. That's what I appreciate. Listen, I don't want like I personally hate funerals. I don't want like I don't like the idea like how somber it is. That is more disturbing. I don't feel like it feels less therapeutic than
like when nobody be invited. Well, listen, girl, this is crazy. She said they have one.
That's crazy.
And the kids said, "Listen, man, we're gonna do this on one way or another." So I don't care what they're gonna talk about.
I want this. This is what I want for you. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you have no idea. He could be justified in that. He could be a person that just actually.
Now, what about don't make the memorial service and like, nah, bro, actually, man, J. Cole, man, his little dreams.
I don't mind that either, bro. Honestly.
Okay. You wouldn't mind a little bit. Don't you want me to be at the joint at least? You know what I'm saying? With everybody else.
Right, if you're not, so I just want you to live your life. My life ended. Live yours.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would. Carlotta said she wouldn't mind in her grave. She's going for the grave.
Yeah, she wouldn't mind.
You look at. I found out you weren't down there. I'm mad at you. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody talking about that, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, I got you, Lila. I'm glad you told me this, bro. I'm gonna rock with it, man. I'm gonna definitely fight for it, guys. I'm like, listen. I think I can win that fight too, there, everybody. Guys, he said it. What you want me to do? He literally said, "Don't do it."
Actually, no, too, bro. Yeah, I don't want no Cassie. I don't want no Paul Bear.
Oh, cremated or what?
Merc, cremated, whatever, Snap. Throw me in the backyard. It don't matter, Snap. I don't care. Like, I'm literally done. Like, it don't matter to me.
Oh, look, I said who I'm fighting. You clearly. I'm gonna have to fight you to have. No, he said he don't want it. Yo,
throw me in the backyard. Say, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't care. Like, I promise. But yeah, bro. Anyway, man, this has been a surprisingly fun episode.
Yeah.
If y'all stuck with it this far, I know you're entertained. We appreciate you guys, man. Continue to like, subscribe, share, get in the comments, man. Tell us what you think. We know Avery was wrong earlier.
Spotify podcasts, and all the DSPs be on there now too. So yeah.
Ashley said she's not throwing me in the backyard, but that's you could. Fair. And I wouldn't have no problem.
I went to Ashley. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's a little wild backyard.
Backyard. You know, the point is, I'm saying is it don't really matter to me.
I get
you. So anyway, guys, we appreciate you, man. We'll be back next week.
Okay.
Y'all have a blessed week, man. We out.
Peace.